Healthy super dog up there somewhere, trotting around. Nice wood, very cold, very damp in here. It's been foggy this morning, so there's a lot of damp about, and you can feel it creeping into your bones. I just wandered through that bit there. I've never been through there before. Quite boggy. It's just another day in the woods, really. Maybe I'll find some elf cup or scarlet elf cup, an early fungi, but who knows. And no brew kit, nothing today, just me and the dog and a couple of treats for the doggy. So here we go. Spring is on the horizon. Right guys, potential shelter site, but tainted with danger. The bole of a tree, when the tree's blown over, is always tempting to make a shelter, but there is danger within an already built grave, because the tree has been blown over and is full of water, so the top end holds it to the ground. But as the tree seasons and dries out, it has been known for the trees to self-right. So basically that, what is there, would actually come back, fit back into the hole in the ground, and if anybody's under it, ready-made grave. Yeah, just, if you ever think about sheltering, never at the bole of a tree. Wonder where doggy's gone. He's gone hid in the woods somewhere. Be back in a moment, guys. Well guys, this is a bit of a deer trail I think through here. It's certainly not frequented by humans much on this part of the woods. It's been a pretty good week in some respects. Slowly getting a bit more focus on some things. Though at the moment I've been in the woods today trying to find some scarlet elf cap, and I haven't. If I can find a photograph, I'll slip one in on the video. As I was saying, it's been a good week. Things are I made another oil lamp, as you may have seen in a previous video. I used a small drinks can for that, a energy drinks can, and I was Alfie the Wonder Dog. Yeah, and it works quite well. Made a little reflector. The reflector didn't work as well as I thought it may have done, but then again, you know, we just got to keep experimenting, really. I love the idea of the little oil lantern. It's a good little project. Lots of other things going on at the moment. I've found my maps of Scotland, which I thought I'd misplaced, and start maybe plan a trip either to the Cairngorms or back to the Ardnamurchan Peninsula, which I would love to do. Yeah, as far as the sort of the woody bushcrafty type thing, interesting videos have come up and I've watched. I do recommend people hook up to Jungle Crafty. He lives out in Borneo, and he always comes up with some relatively good ideas. They're nice to watch, and they can translate into boreal forest as well, on some respects. Yes, I was going to go out camping this last couple of days, but it's bone crunchingly cold, and to be quite honest, I had other things to sort out. And as far as the bushcrafty thing goes, I've got some plans. What I'm working on is taking minimum kit out with me, you know, kit that I think's essential. I'll be doing a kit video as regards that, and see what happens from there. Oh, there's some sweet chestnuts come down. These are blown down. Yeah, take it from there. This is my local woodland, and I tend to come here more than any. But sometimes I get a bit put off, basically, because although I didn't film it, back as I was walking in, there's some hollies that have been hacked down. They're done a few months ago, but it's still a bit of a pain. Now, I wonder what's done that. It could be a squirrel. If you can see that, yeah. Got a fairly good idea. Either a squirrel or a very big deer up on its hind legs. And of course you can see all the debris on the ground. It's good. I mean, I'm making too much noise to catch the wildlife, but you will see it, and there's some potential cordage there, guys. It's the inner bark of the sweet chestnut. Okay, this isn't particularly a good example, but it will twist up into cordage. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm going to experiment making a clay oil lamp. Not much to say really. I still have a few issues with some aspects of this thing we call bushcraft. I think some people have got a hold of the wrong end of the stick, and they forget it's primarily about living comfortably in the woods and not about kit. It's a bit weird really. It requires both, but I think there's an over-reliance on kit and an over-reliance on taking too much gear out with you. But then again, I'm a bit of a minimalist when it comes to trying to get out. Got some new kit to try out. It's nice round here. Overstood coppice. At one time this would have been made into chestnut paling. Probably the overstood parts would have been used for firewood, like very spitty as firewood goes. It was splits well and splits well. This chestnut makes good chopping boards. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Maybe be back in a minute. Yeah, nothing too ranty really. You know. Oh, I will say one thing. For those that are living in the UK that watch this, the new Ray Mears series of Wild Britain has been excellent. Some people criticised it, because he's not doing his bushcrafty stuff, but that's not what the guy's about. The guy's about tracking on wood. It's called. He doesn't call it woodlaw for nothing, really. It's going out, being part of the wild. It's not going out. Bushcraft is a small part of this. You go out into the woods in the hope that you might see some rare wildlife. I mean, today I've been looking for some fungi, and it's been not very good for that. Well, for the particular thing I've been looking for. 2 books, and I blame Fergus Drednan for purchasing these. One is called Unlearn Rewild, very good book, all about sort of primitive skills as such. Very, very good book, highly recommend it. And The Fungal Pharmacy. Another, I haven't started to read it, but from what I can gather, another very good book which I bought, but then again I'm a little bit into fungi. The first one, as I said, highly recommend. I'm into the section 2 now of where he's dealing with various plants and processing meats, I would assume. Very good bits in there about roadkill and finding the of dead animals and processing them. It's a very good food for thought, I suppose. Well, anyway, and there we go guys, just to show that this disembodied voice does have a head. See you in a bit. Well, there we go folks, you just see the purple of the Rhododendron ponticum. There's a lot of it round these woods. If I come round here, one of my favourite woods, holly. What I would like to say, and I neglected to say it earlier, is a fine welcome to all my new subscribers. It's great to have you guys watch the videos. Sometimes I have trouble catching up on the other videos that I have to watch, but c'est la vie. Oh, some fine examples of some birch here. Not quite in bloom. Tell you what, it's amazing how the year has progressed. I mean, already I see catkins on the alder and on the various willows and on hazel, and I see a lot of trees in bud already. And it is very, very wonderful to see. It shows how the year is moving on. Anyway guys, a little bit in a minute I suppose, just to sign off and to say peace.